Welcome back to part 6, Mirrored Psychoconversion Theory in plain English. We're going to start having a look at the internal reprogramming and the start of real recovery. You've survived the collapse, you've survived the terror, you've seen what your mind is capable of when it's turned against you. Now comes the hardest part, the slow crawl towards recovery. But not recovery as people imagine it, not peace and calm. No, this part is war inside your own head. You still want them. You are still longing for them. But it's not even them you want anymore. It's the version of them you built. A version wrapped in hope, fantasy, and projected love. You don't want them now. You want the story, the shared fantasy. That's what keeps looping. That's what's keeping you stuck. This is where we begin reprogramming. Not through therapy alone, not through time, but through action, through identification and refusal. This is where we take on the introjects, the internalized voices of the narcissist, the parent, the child within. The narcissistic introject is no longer hiding. It's front and center, talking to you as you. It whispers, check her profile. Look at the old texts. Remember the kiss in the snow? You were special. And your body follows. Your hand reaches for the phone and you stop. That stop, that's it. That's the beginning. You won't feel better. The thoughts won't go away, but something changes. You take back 1 second, one choice, and you'll do it again tomorrow and again. So, what's actually happening here? We're now in the resistance phase of reflexive mirrored psychic inversion. We are not yet healed. We are still inverted, but now we're seeing it. We're aware that we are living out their trauma, running loops, with our voice layered over theirs. It is our pseudo false self that collapses now. This part is still internal. No one sees it. But you're fighting harder than you ever have because your brain is still lying to you. Here's the truth you need to hear. The thoughts won't stop. You don't get over a narcissist. You outthink them internally. You learn not to trust your own longing. You resist the urge to look at old photos, check social media, fantasize about what if, rehearse the next conversation, blame yourself, apologize in your head for what they did. This is not healing. This is deprogramming, and it takes everything. We are pro socializing the mute child. The mute child, the buried emotional self, still wants love, safety, and connection. But those urges are being pushed through the false self protector, which now acts like a military commander. Find them, fix it, regain control. But they are not the answer. What the child actually needs is safety, presence, witness. What the protector is doing is seeking coercive regulation, trying to restore the fantasy. We are starting to separate these urges. We hear them, but we don't act on them. And now we cut the final thread. You want to move forward? Then it's time. Delete the photos, remove the videos, block the account. Wipe the evidence if you need to. If you need to keep it, take a copy, put it away somewhere digitally, and forget about them. Why? Because any object can become a representative of the shared fantasy. A mug, a song, a timeline on Facebook, a text thread. All of it must go. This is not an overreaction. This is psychological surgery. I deleted 4.5 years of Facebook posts in one night, gone, like it never existed, because it didn't, not in the way I thought. And here's one last truth. This doesn't feel good. It won't give you peace, not yet. You'll feel emptier, like something sacred has been destroyed. That's because it was sacred to you. You built something beautiful on quicksand. It's not your fault, but now it's your job to stop rebuilding it. This is part 6 of your recovery. Saying no, taking control, starting to break. Next comes the slow return to yourself. We are not there yet, but you've turned the tide. Peace out. Loads of love.